Everybody, Artisan Loom. I'm here with a tutorial for NixKnox21 on Instagram. Her name of the bracelet is Simply Me, and it is really cool. I like how she spaced all these little beads out and used all the different colors. Also, this is another version with the different colors, so you can somewhat get an idea. Okay, this is her account, and tons and tons. Look at that. Okay, anyhow, that was my design. Sorry, I just got a little nuts. But this is her account, and it's so awesome. She's got a lot of neat designs, and anyhow, if you want to give her a follow, that would be super cool. And we'll go ahead, and I will show you as I'm going along the colors and whatnot. Well, I may or may not. You can see here where each one is a different color. And I think in between where she's put the beads, she uses a totally different color, but the actual, you know, like she's got this Persian blue here, like the ocean blue. And then when she gets right before she hits the next color, it's a different color blue, like almost like a glitter blue. Well, anyhow, I'll show you as I'm going along. But I just wanted to show you this is the bracelet we're going to be doing today, and it is called Simply Me. Okay, this is the loom setup, and it's a 5-pin bar setup. And your first and last are at the same height, then you come down one for the second and fourth, and then you go up one. So it's just a zigzag going over, spanning over 5 pegs, and we're going to do it 2 full loom lengths long for a full wrap. So I guess go ahead and pick out your colors. You can just do it any which way you want. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have 4 or 5 colors going on, but we'll just see as we go along. Okay, so go ahead and get your colors and your hook. And if you want to bead anything, go ahead and bead up some bands. Up to you if you want to do that. I'm going to do a few. So, and then I'll meet you right back. Okay. So I've got my, what do I have? I have my purple, I guess. It's my Persian purple. That's what I'm going to be using. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. And what we're going to do is we are going to start by dropping a band there in the center. Okay, that's for when we close it up. Okay, and then we're going to make like 2 hearts, double hearts. So we're going to go down to the left and up to the left. Oh, no, wait. We're going to go from the center down to the left and the center down to the right. Okay? Then what we're going to do is come up one. Just like that. Okay? And then we're going to go out to the side. Out to the side. Okay? And then I'm going to go up on the left one and up on the right one, and then we're going to bring it in to finish making the hearts. Okay, now you can see the hearts. That's a double heart. Okay, does that make sense? Then what we're going to do, and I'm trying to think of where I'm going to put my bling. Okay, I'm not going to put any bling on this one, but I think this is where I'm going to put my bling, the center and these 2 bands. Now, she did it a little bit differently. I think she put it on the bands that we're getting ready to place, but I'm going to hold off since this is so close to the edge. to the end. I'm going to leave it off of this one, the first and the last little double hearts. I believe that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so at that point, you're going to place bands straight up on each peg. Okay, and I'm using a glitter pink. It goes well with the purple Persians. Okay, so that's, I'm trying to push my bands down. That's what we're going to be doing, just like that. Okay, so we're going to do this step the entire way up the loom. So my next color will be, what will it be? What shall it be? I'm going to use this, I'm going to use Persian black. That's what I'm going to do. This is the 300 count pack. So basically we're going to go down to the left, down to the right. Okay, you know what? This is where I want to, this is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my Persian, I changed my mind because I've already beaded these up, and I'm going to use my Persian chocolate caramel bands, the 600 count pack. So I said I was going to bead these three, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, and I beaded them, and I think they're all, okay, I did, two of them are the big rhinestones, and the one in the center is the smaller, so that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do facing down. I'm going to put that one that's going that way, and you know what? Hold on. Yeah, just like that. And then I'm going to do the second one face down, hopefully face down. Okay, and then do the smaller rhinestone one. Now it's up to you if you want to even do rhinestones, or you can do beads, or if you don't want to do anything, that's fine too. And then the center. Okay, so that's how it goes. So this is 1, this is 2, that's 3. The fourth band you're going to lay is going to be the one going out to the left, the one going out to the right, one going up, if I can grab it. Okay, and then making that double heart on either side, and then going to the center just like that. Okay, so hopefully that looks okay. Push the bands down. Can't handle when I don't have the bands down. Can't see what I got going on. Okay, so that should be another one. Now you're going to go up with your next next group, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the glitter white right here. I do believe that's what I'm going to do. So you're just going to, at this point, go straight up on each band, just like this, like we did with the pink ones. Okay, and I'm probably just going to alternate. Okay, so that's what you're going to do the entire way down. Okay, I will come back. I've got, well, let me see, I've got to bead 3 more of these bands, but I'm not sure how I'm going to put the, I don't know that I can get these to go through the rhinestones, so I'm going to check it. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to do it. Oh, guess what? I got lucky. Look at that. I don't think I've ever done a Persian on a small rhinestone before. How cool is that? Okay, and that's because I used a very, very thin piece of thread that came with my beads. So I'm going to just thread up a couple more, and this one's going to be on the big rhinestone, but still pull on it. Okay, hold on, let me just pull it tight, and then I pull it through. There you go. Woohoo! Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. So what I'll do real quick is finish this last one up, because I should have had it done before. I should go off camera, but I'm just going to go ahead if I can. It's hard because there's a bunch of different holes on the bottom here, and I'm trying to get them all to go through the same one. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I got it. All right, I got it. So now that we have that, I'm going to use my Persian. Now I've got a small rhinestone and two big ones. So what I'm going to do is do the same as I did, and I'm going to use my black Persian, and we're going to go down to the right, or excuse me, down to the left, and then over to the right. And then this is where I'm going to put my small rhinestone, is the one going straight up. Okay, and then all we do is, oops, you know what? Oh my gosh, this is just nuts. How do I forget so easily? Sorry about that. We've got to put these ones first with the rhinestones. I just sat here and beaded these with you, and then I turn around and forgot to add them. How insane is that? That, and then the small one goes in the center. Okay, and now that's when you're gonna bring it out to the left, out to the right. You're gonna go up on either side. Okay, you're gonna go in. Oh, excuse me, downward, and then you're going to go downward and then up towards the center. Okay, very simple. So your goal is to make a double heart. Okay, and that's what I did. These are double hearts, all of them. And now we're just going to take the color, and I think, gosh, I don't know what color I'm going to use going up next. I probably will just alternate with the pink. And I'm just going to bring the glitter pink up. Okay? Just connect it with all of them. Look at my nail wrap just came off. Oh. Okay. Well, there you go. That's hilarious. Okay, so at this point, I think these are the only colors I'm going to use. She made hers a little spring-like. I'm just going to, these are three of my favorite colors, and also with the glitters. So I think I'm just going to go with just that, okay? So I've got, go ahead and finish these double hearts all the way up. If you need to rewind to see how you do it. But basically, you're wanting to go for these double hearts, and you need to put them in the order that I put them. And for the very last double heart you have up, I'm not going to bead it as well, okay? Because it's so close. It's the very last one. So, okay. So I will be right back once you get that part done. Okay. So this is what your loom should look like. And that's where it ends. In this purple, I didn't put any rhinestones. Okay, so the next step is in between each one of these like hearts, we need to put like arrow bands, is what she calls it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I thought about using black. I think I still might use black. But I'm going to try to use Ellie instead. So I don't know what it's going to look like, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, so at this point, you were going to go, okay, you were going to go from that peg to that peg. And then down. So, just like that. Okay? Same with over on this one. We're going to connect from the center, go out, and then go straight up, and then go down. So, then the next step would be doing the same thing. You just, in between each one of these, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, push your bands down. Okay, and then connect it over to the left, or to the right. Oh my goodness. Up and down. Okay. Now in between these black Persians, bring it over, up, over, and you go over, up, over. Okay, so that's what we're going for. Okay, so you do that in between each one of these hearts. Okay, and what we do now is we need to put cap bands in the center of all of these, where these arrows are. Okay, so it's a triple cap band. Like this, all the way down the loom. Okay, so in every place where you've got these arrows, put your cap bands, and I'll meet you right there. You have the cap bands placed, we're ready to turn it around. And we are going to loop the arrows back to themselves. So wherever the cap bands are, we're just going to loop those back to themselves. Okay, see that? And then we'll go on this side. Straight up, and then to the right. To the left, straight up, to the right, to the left, straight up, and to the right. And you're going to do that where all the cap bands are. Just start on the left side, do that, and then start on the right side and do your cap bands. Okay, we need a cap band right here in the center. Okay, now we're going to loop the double hearts. So we're going to go in through the cap band and bring it to the left. We're going to go back in and bring the top band to the right. Then we're going to go back in and bring the third one forward. Okay, then we're going to go into this pin. Okay, and then we're going to go into this pin, this one, oops, bring it to the right, oops, nope, wrong, I apologize, I'm just slightly upset. I just got news that my good looming buddy is not going to loom anymore, so I'm pretty upset. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and then I'm going to go into this pin and bring that one over to the border, and then I'm going to go back in and bring this one to the center. Okay, so we're going to go into this cap band and then, or the peg, and go to the right, and then go up, and then we're going to go into this pin. I'm going to go into this pin and grab that top one and bring it down, and then we'll go into here and bring it to the center. Okay, that's what it should look like. Now what we do is we're going to go in and we're going to bring these bands straight up, these white bands, the horizontal bands. Okay. All right, let me, okay, so we're going to go in through this peg and go to the left, go back in and go to the right, go back in and go forward. Okay, and then we're going to go in to this peg and bring it down to the left, go into this one and go up, and then we're going to go into this peg here and we're going to bring it over. Okay, and then I'm going to go into this peg and bring it to the center. So on this one we're going to grab that band and bring it down, go up, and then we are going to bring this part over to the right and this one to the center. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to go in and bring those bands forward, the horizontal bands. Okay, and then I'll show you one more time. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start in this center peg, and we're going to go out to the left, and this one goes out to the right, and the middle goes forward. Okay, then I'm going to go into this peg and bring it down to the left, then I'm going to go up. Okay, then I'm going to go into this band, or this peg, grab that band and bring it down towards the border, and then I'm going to go back in this one and bring this one towards the center. Okay, so on this side I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab these bands, bring it down to the right, up, I'm going to go into this one, bring it to the right, and then this one, bring it to the center. Okay, so that's what you do all the way down the loom. The next one is you're going to just go straight up. Oop, nope, wrong band. Oop. I only want that glitter. Okay, and then you'd repeat this part over again. Okay, I finished it all the way down the loom. Let me just show you when you get up to here and you do this center part like that, like we did, and then you come down on this side, then you're just going to bring it all the way forward till you come to the center. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. And then right there is where we're going to have to pick up. Where's that band? We laid a band right here. It's right there that we pull up through, and we're going to put that on. So you just grab this band. Well, put your hook in and grab that band and bring it up and put it on your hook just like that. You get a C-clip. Excuse me. And then you just put it on and leave it there. And then I'm going to use my other hook to start taking it off the loom. Okay, so basically I usually look on the side to see if it's looped up, and it is. So now it's time to take it off the loom. So you can just go through and loosen the tension all the way up, and you do the same on this side. Okay, and then you can do the same on these two pegs, or you can just start taking it off. I'm just going to choose to take it off of each one at this point. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera, take this off the loom. Hopefully it comes out halfway decent with the colors. I don't know. And then I will meet you back here. Okay, I just took it off the loom. And look at these colors. They're pretty cool. I'm going to take it and I'm going to try to stretch it out a bit. I'm loving these rhinestones too. It just really is doing it for me. Look at that. Okay, but the problem is I don't like all the twisted bands, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to untwist them because it drives me nuts. So I will untwist all the bands, get the right color, say like this one. I'm going to twist it until I get the gold to be popping out. Let me see. I might have to mess around with it a couple times because I want the gold to pop out like that. So, and then I'll have to do it with these side ones too, just like I did there. This is the part where I've got to try to untwist this center part that's hooked to the rhinestone. Let me see if I can grab it still. Okay, so let me see if I'm able to twist these to make it. Sorry, I'll go off camera and fix this myself, but I want to try to twist these bands to get it just right to where the gold is showing, and I think I just did it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get all my bands just right, and I'm going to slide and you got to be real careful, or at least I do, because I need to figure out the exact placement that I want my rhinestones to be. I may just leave them there, and I may mess around with them and kind of pull them together to the center. I'll have to see. But go ahead and fix all your bands, get them untwisted and twisted the way that you want them, how you want them to lay, and then I will be back to show you what the finished cleaned up look of mine will be, and hopefully yours came out really good too. I'm really digging these colors. They are my favorite colors from Rainbow Loom. So anyhow, I will finish that up and I will be right back. I just finished it and got all the bands as untwisted as I could possibly get, and I just love it. And I went ahead and slid the rhinestones as carefully as I possibly could because it was already tight with these bands. Rhinestones are hard, but this is, why does this look like it's so much further up? I believe, hold on a second, let me check something. Okay, so anyhow, this is the Simply Me bracelet by Nyx Knox 21, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you would like to give her a follow, that would be awesome. And just so thankful that I could do her tutorial for her and get her design out. So hope you enjoy it, and you take care now. Bye.